Why do you have to put Asmongold reacting to Chibi on here? YouTube, if you don't know Chibi Doki, she's a VTuber. She's one of my good friends. If you don't know, Asmongold is my favorite streamer. I get to see Asmon react to one of my good friends. He has no idea who I am.
Moo Dang.
Hi guys, this is the Bangkok.
Shut up! I want Mooding! Shut up!
Morning!
She's pretty hilarious.
Moo Dang is gonna kill somebody. It's gonna kill somebody. It's gonna happen. It is. It's gonna happen.
Hey, Uncle Tom, you get that ointment I sent over for your...
There's nobody named Tom here.
Nuts. I do that all the time with this new phone. Since I got you on the line, how are you?
I gotta go. I'm in the middle of something.
Yeah, I hear you clicking and clacking over there. What's going on?
Ah, shoot. I just dropped my
Wrench, 14 millimeter.
Yeah, how did you know that?
What you working on?
The wife just got a new snowblower.
Oh, you get a Toro?
Yeah. Again, how did you know that?
Well, first things first, you're gonna need a 15 millimeter.
This is very weird. I gotta go, all right? I gotta fire this puppy up.
Put the gas down, fella. She's electric.
How'd you know I was holding gas?
I could smell it.
All right, smartass. Then why isn't this frickin' thing working?
You put the battery in?
Yeah, of course I put the frickin' battery in. What do you think, I'm a moron?
She working now?
Like a dream.
Yeah, so my Uncle Tom's rash started at the belt line.
I gotta go.
Fella must be having a rough day.
Hey, what do you know about table saws?
I thought you'd never ask. Now, step one is safety. Step two is don't forget step one.
That's a cute one. I like that.
This is the strongest Sprite you'll ever have. I call it the Goblin. Let me show you how to make it. Starting out, you're going to use a can opener to take the top off your Sprite. Be careful because sometimes when you first open it, it squirts everywhere. That's what she said. Take out the cap, pour our Sprite out of the can into a separate cup, some ice into our can, hit it with 1 ounce of vodka, and I'm warning you all right now, this is a strong one, so if you're a lightweight, you better get running. 1 ounce of tequila. Highly recommend only having one of these max, then moving on to something a lot lighter. This thing will hit you harder than a sunlight reflection off a bald dude's scalp. 1 ounce of rum, whatever rum you want, I don't care if it's spiced or white. 1 ounce of melon liqueur, it tastes exactly like a gummy bear. Half an ounce of blue curacao, gonna help sweeten this drink up a little bit. Squeeze in half a lemon, finish the rest off with the Sprite. Add in our straw, garnish with a lemon wheel. Time for a sip, cheers. This is amazing.
That does kind of look good.
Tastes like a tropical lollipop. The booze is strong with this one, so drink responsibly.
You know what what it reminded me of putting all that liquor in? I used to drink LITs, Long Island iced teas, all the time when I was younger. Like, all the time. The thing with Long Island iced teas is I'd have one, and I'm like, damn, bro. I was like, didn't do anything. Give me another one. And it takes time to catch up. By the second one, I was like, oh, what the fuck just happened? And the worst thing is because of all the sugar, the next day I get a bad hangover. I hated it.
This is unique. I've never seen a living sprinkle off of a donut before. How did you fall off the edge of the glaze? Huh? Explain yourself, sucrose. How did you get here, sugar? Huh? Who built you?
You stand here. You stand there. The sooner you take this photograph, the sooner you can get out of my life. Now get out. Next.
That girl went like this. That was cute. There's a weird thing about, like, even though he's being, like, mean, it's like a wholesome meme. It's weird how something like that, like, where it's mean could be wholesome. It was, like, wholesome. You could tell he's playing the character. The kids were laughing. They ought to take the picture, and he's playing the character. Well, it's awesome. Credit cards in 1985.
This is the way credit cards used to work. Visa, Diners Club.
That's right. They did used to work like, well, I wasn't around at that time. But I do remember seeing in old films and stuff, that's how they used to work. And the imprint on it, with pressing over it. It's how it used
American Express, MasterCard. They all work the same way, but they're all going to change. This is the sweep of the future. And this is International Verifact, the company that makes that little machine in a plant north of Toronto. This gizmo is the built-in telephone so the credit card reader can dial up the computer and see if you're good for it.
Wow.
This is a smart card, and it's the future. That gold seal actually covers a tiny computer that remembers everything.
I'm going to sound like a boomer here with this stuff, but I would say around 2000 to like 2007 was the greatest times. I'll tell you why. Because technology was advancing, but not too fast as it has now, where like people still went outside, like in school with Christmas parties and everything, and like going to play outside and all these, and not everyone was on their phone or an iPad or anything. You had to actually like go out there, like 2010, and technology was getting better and better, but slowly. That's when I think was some of the best times. Now everybody's on their phone, on their iPad. I mean, I'm guilty of it too, so I'm not like preaching, like, you know, I'm guilty of it too. Hell, I'm a streamer as my occupation, utilizing the internet.
Next.
And then came the digital age.
Yeah.
I'm ranking every Death Row Final Meal request to find out which one's the greatest of all time. Today, we are taking a look at the selection of Perry Edward Smith. On the evening of November 14th, 1959, Smith and his partner Richard Hickok snuck into the home of the Clutter family. The pair chose this house specifically because Smith's former cellmate in prison told him he used to work there as a farmhand, and the family had a safe filled with $10,000.
If you're in prison, you don't tell anybody anything. They'll remember and cling on to that.
However, after they searched the house, the duo not only ended up waking up the family, but it also became evident that said safe didn't exist. So, the two men decided to bind and gag the family of 4 and violently murder them one by one. Both men were eventually captured and sentenced to death by hanging. For Smith's final meal, he requested spiced shrimp, fries, garlic bread, strawberries with whipped cream, and ice cream. In my opinion, this spread had a solid collection of dishes and the variety wasn't bad. I'm placing this meal in A tier.
I wouldn't do that.
Next.
I like shrimp, but I think that's
What would your last meal be if you had to choose?
My last meal probably be mozzarella and tomato with some glaze on it, 2 Big Macs, M&M McFlurry, McDonald's fries, probably pasta salad, and 10-piece McNuggets. That's what would be my last meal.
Hey, you want to play some Nordic video games? Oh, sure. What do you recommend? You can play Limbo. It's from Denmark. Oh, nice. What's it about? It's about this kid that's trying to survive in a cold, dark world. Cool. Yeah. You have any other recommendations? Eve Online is from Iceland. Oh, yeah. Isn't it about... It's about surviving in the cold, dark of space. Is it good? Oh, it's one of the greatest of all time. Is it fun? Oh, no. Maybe something else then? The Division is from Sweden. Wait. It's about surviving in the cold, dark of winter. I'm sensing a theme here. Or you could do Max Payne. It's from Finland. Isn't...
Oh, my God. Max Payne I played when I was younger. It was so much fun. And Eve Online I just know is spreadsheet simulator.
Max Payne from New York. The game is from Finland, and it's about surviving the cold dark of winter. Surviving the cold dark of winter. Can we something else? Sure. Snufkin, the melody of Moomin Valley, is from Norway. Is it about? Actually, no. It's pretty cute. Okay, there we go. What else have they made? Oh, they made Murkret. Wait, it's about surviving in the cold and the dark. God damn it.
Wait, Max Payne though, was Max Payne surviving the cold dark of winter? Wasn't it like his kids got kidnapped or his wife got murdered or something, and you have to go find the guy? If I remember, it was winter New York. I guess, yeah, but what, didn't like something happen in the winter? Kid and wife got killed. Yeah, in the winter. Okay, well.
My turn to get lucky. And the rage quit. Let's go. You suck ass. Hold that shit forever. Absolute garbage dumpster tier scrub. No idea how to play the game. Relying 100% on gimmicks. And I don't even know who.
I thought that was crooked for a second.
Did you pay off Ono? What happened that first round? That's the only round you're going to get on me for the rest of your Street Fighter playing life. Savory. It's never happening again. The fucking moon and the stars aligned and the photon hit my PC to make that shit happen for you.
Holy shit. That looks so good. I'd eat the shit out of that. Okay. I think I'm gonna order a sandwich.
Maple Leafs, literally, and that word is overused a smidge, but literally gave up 50 shots at home to a team that played last night, and that would be embarrassing enough on its own. On its own, that would be unacceptable. On its own, you would never believe that that team would A, make the playoffs, and B, do anything in them. Oh, but we're just getting started. That's not even the worst part. Are you kidding me? That's not even close. The Toronto Maple Leafs lost an actual National Hockey League game to a 42-year-old Zamboni driver who works for them. Forget Game 7 in 2013, in 2018, in 2019. Wow, they get humiliated a lot. Well, forget all of them. They just lost to a 42-year-old Zamboni driver who works for the team.
Is that true? Is that actually true? I'm not a hockey guy. I'm a baseball fan and a football fan. I don't know much about hockey. It's the only sport I literally know like nothing about. But I always hear that like one of the like fan bases that are like depressing fan bases are the Leafs. It's like the only thing I know about them.
Next.
He was the designated emergency backup goaltender. It's 100% real.
Just this alcohol, please. Okay, can I see some ID? Yeah, no problem. There you go. Thank you very much. It's just something we have to do. I'm sure you Nice try. Excuse me? I can't sell you this alcohol, sorry. Well, why not? Because you're obviously not old enough? Yes, I am. I'm 18. No, you're not. Yes, I am. No, you're not. You literally just checked my ID. I know. And I saw on that ID that you were born in 2006. Yeah? So, if you were born in 2006, then there's no way that you're...
Oh.
Are you okay? You're 18. Yeah. And you were born in 2000 You were born in 2006.
This has happened to me.
I was, yeah.
Yes.
Same year the first High School Musical movie came out. Oh, shit.
The baby boomers. Whiny, narcissistic, self-indulgent people with a simple philosophy. Give me it, it's mine! These people were given everything. Everything was handed to them. And they took it all. Sex, drugs, and rock and roll, and they stayed loaded for 20 years and had a free ride. But now they're staring down the barrel of middle-aged burnout, and they don't like it. So they've turned self-righteous, and they want to make things hard on younger people. They tell them abstain from sex, say no to drugs. These people went from do your own thing to just say no.
Carlin's the GOAT, man. I'm not a baby boomer, guys. My dad, he takes a W against me all the time. It was a rare W I had. It was me and my mom were watching, it was when my mom was in the hospital one time. We're watching the game, like a game show. We always watch the game shows together. And I don't know, it was like this stupid game show. I can't remember the name of it, but it was wild and out there, right? My dad's very old school, and he was like, what is this shit? You know, you're watching, like, look at today's day and age. And, like, you know, and my mom was like, stop. Like, it's entertainment. It's enjoyable. And I was like, yeah, you know, he was like, why do you guys watch this shit? And I went to him, I go, yo, bro, my man, don't forget around your time when you were growing up, wasn't everybody, like, you know, sniffing coke, taking LSD, and having orgies at Ozfest? And he stopped. I was like, it was all about the coke, and everybody was bumping lines throughout there, and he just like stopped. I was like, every generation will have different things. He just got quiet, and my mom was like, and I was like, because my dad's grumpy sometimes, you know. I was like, good job. I was like,
remember your cousin in China? He got 15 years work experience. He's 9. How's that even possible? Because he does 5 jobs at the same time. Master's degree, interns for Google. Timmy got attention deficit disorder and he walked it off. Timmy speaks 6 languages. Only language you speak is failure. Also, why can't you be as handsome as Timmy, huh? He look like Tom Holland. You look like Thank You Next. Okay, at least I didn't fail any exams. Exam? You think he had books? Timmy learned calculus from the back of milk cartons. In America, you have iPad, you have laptop. He didn't even have electricity. Listening to the lo-fi study beats. If Timmy wanted music, he had to play it. He learned to play Mozart from listening to the McDonald's jingle. Probably not very athletic then. What the hell? Tim is the captain of a soccer team. We have to play in the 150-degree sun barefoot in the snow. Over here, you bump into somebody. Oh, ref, that's a foul. Oh, foul. Back in China, we used to roundhouse kick each other in the face.
150 degrees in the snow.
Have you ever had a real estate agent that was so good you'd suck his
Literally never.
Oh, so you've never met someone who is?
That's pretty good.
You're probably wondering, what are these things? You've probably seen them attached to other marine creatures, such as crabs, turtles, and even whales. These are barnacles. Barnacles are marine invertebrates related to crabs and lobsters, mostly found in shallow and tidal waters, with around 1,400 species. They can attach to almost anything, from rocks, ships, even whales, by gripping.
I only heard barnacles from SpongeBob.
I present to you the amazing Quinnet Benedict. He's so flexible, they called him Laffy Taffy, because not only did he laugh, but he bent in half.
That's my first time I've seen the pictures. That delay. That's the picture I've seen.
Oh. How did I do that again? No shit, go back. I want to do it again.
What the fuck?
I think I'm gonna die on camera. I think I'm gonna die on
That's awesome.
Gameplay.
Hi, Nintendo. This is Craig. How can I help you?
Yes. I was want to inquire about The Legend of Zelda. I was wondering how you go about getting the white sword.
Okay. Before I answer that question, can I tell you something?
Yeah.
It's possible that we might be on ABC News, okay? You and I having this conversation?
Right.
Do you object to that?
No, no problem.
Terrific. Okay, so you're looking for the white sword in Zelda?
Well, I know where it is, but I can't get my hands on it.
Which quest are you in?
The first quest.
Okay, well, you know where it is.
Yeah, right.
All right. What you need to have are 12 heart containers.
Right.
And that's the only thing.
Okay, I've got 12.
Well, then you should be able to get it. You just walk up and you present yourself to the gentleman, and he'll give you the previous quest, or it's something to remember in the next quest.
Uh-huh.
Also, he's playing as he's answering.
Okay, that's great. I appreciate your assistance.
Sure thing.
And all it takes is just 12 hearts, right?
12 heart containers, yeah.
Okay, thanks a lot.
You're quite welcome.
Appreciate it.
Sure thing. Bye-bye.
That's real. People used to call them. They were basically a call-in strategy guide. That's so. I had no idea that even existed. I didn't have a Nintendo. It took me a while to get a Nintendo 64. My grandfather got it for me for Christmas, like 2 years after it came out. But I used to go to Blockbuster and rent the Nintendo 64. Stupid, because my mom was like, we can't, maybe if you're good for Christmas, you could get a Nintendo 64. And the amount of times I rented the Nintendo 64 over the months, I could have just bought one. I was on AOL after I rented the Nintendo 64. I went on AOL and I wanted a Super Mario 64 strategy guide, like to figure out what to do, because I was stuck. I remember opening up a website that told you how to get each star, and it was all like in Notepad. It was like a giant notepad. Like when you think of opening up Notepad on your PC, all jumbled in, no paragraph spacing or anything. Game facts, that was yes.